There were two houses out in the country. Two neighbors had been next door neighbors for decades, and they knew each other really well and were great friends. And these houses were side by side with a short distance in between. And one of the guys was on his front porch enjoying coffee in the morning like he always does, and his next door neighbor's dog was sitting on their steps and howling. And it annoyed the neighbor so much that he finally sits down his cup of coffee, he gets up, he goes over to his neighbor's house, and he's wondering what in the heck is wrong with the dog. And the dog doesn't look hurt, but it's just whining and howling annoyingly. And so he grabs a stick and he throws it, hoping the dog would go fetch it and maybe would hush. And the dog didn't move. He just sat there and whimpered and howled. And the neighbor got so upset that he finally just grabbed the dog by the collar and yanked him off the porch. And he saw that where the dog had been sitting, there was a little exposed nail, like a tack, that the dog was sitting on. And so that tack made the dog uncomfortable. It hurt the dog bad enough to make it yelp, but not bad enough to get it to actually move. And in our life, we do not, or should I say we should not, have permission to complain about the things that we simply refuse to change. What is it in life that you are tolerating? What area of life have you just settled? What area of life do you say you want to change, but you're not willing to make the changes? Because one thing I can tell you, that in life, nothing changes until you change. Nothing's going to change for you in a positive direction unless you make a change. And there's some area of your life where it hurts bad enough for you to talk about it. It hurts bad enough for you to think about it. It hurts bad enough for you to mention it, but not bad enough for you to get off the porch and actually get moving. What area of life is that for you today? And are you going to plan a strategy to attack it, to not settle anymore, to not just say, you know what, I want to change this. I should one day, someday, when I get the time, when I get the money, when I get the resources, when there's not a pandemic, when there's a different president, when the economy's better, when it's not raining, when are you going to realize that all of that stuff is nothing but an excuse? If you're waiting for your ducks to get in a row, you need to come to the realization that ducks don't get in a row until they start moving. Ducks get in a row when they start moving. John Addison, the former CEO, co-CEO of Primerica Financial Services Empire, is an amazing author, an amazing friend of mine, and somebody I just hold in high esteem and high regard. An incredible human being, an incredible thought leader on leadership, an incredible leader in his own right. And he said, act the way you want to feel, and soon you'll feel the way that you act. See, motion creates emotion. You can't wait till you feel like doing something productive. You can't wait for ducks to get in a row. You've got to get moving, and then the ducks get in a row. So how can you use that in your life to create your strategic life? By the way, I'd love to hear from you. Let me know if you like little episodes like this. I'll be glad to share more with you on some of my daily thoughts and routines and habits and what's going on in the world and my observations and some of the cool things that I find. I'll be glad to share with you on a regular basis. If you want to hear more of it, just let me know. With that being said, remember, you're only one strategy away. God bless. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.